Hello, I'm Alex Toll with codingscoffeeshop.com, and I am back for another influencer response. I'm here with Johnny Walker today. How are you, Johnny?
I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. How are you today?
Good. So happy to see you. So our October 2025 question is, what other construction coding applications should contractors consider adding to differentiate or expand their business?
There's so many options out there. The traditional, acrylic, silicone, urethane. I mean, that's out there, and those are great options. But one advantage that we have, with ICP, is that we have so many more. For example, cold process rubber, waterproofing systems, cementatious deck coatings. A lot of the contractors out there that like to do coatings, there's they're capable of doing it. There's so much they can get into flooring. Whether it's single component, two component, polyurethanes, epoxies, all those types of things. You have the waterproofing, cementatious waterproofing, cold rubber waterproofing, driveway sealers. If you know how to run a squeegee or a roller, a lot of that is simple. Get it clean, properly prepped, prime it if necessary, and then put your fluid applied down at a proper millage, right? So all of that is going to be very similar to all of our coatings contractors out there. So if they're looking to diversify, which is always huge, there's so many things. Sports surfacing, California sports surface, that's another one that we have. Industrial coatings, getting into actual painting. There's so much out there that can be done. Mold remediation, getting into fiber lock coatings and those types of things. That's all great options that these contractors can do to diversify their business.
Amazing. And it sounds like it doesn't take that much more to add a couple of those extra things in there because once you know one coating, it's easy to pick up another one.
Yeah, because when you're dealing with coatings, you're used to mixing buckets. You're used to making sure your surface is properly prepped and primed. You're already used to checking and make sure that you have the proper fluid applied millage going down. So all of that is going to be very, very similar. The application tools and methods and some of the equipment is identical. So it's a very easy for our existing coatings contractors to move over into that. And also, if you've got somebody that's not doing coatings right now and they're not sure where they want to get in, looking into it, whether it be the standard acrylics and silicone type roof coatings, or whether you get into something, a little more into the waterproofing realm, below grade, that type of thing. The applications are going to be very similar. So it's a lot of your same crews that can work both.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Johnny, as always, for your insights, and we will catch you next month.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.